It's gone from what, when they started to do, well, graphic novels particularly, it was more sort of, you'd have books like Watchmen or Dark Knight Returns or Mouse, and they were books that were designed to be a complete book, and then it was sort of jumped on by publishers saying, well, let's just put 6 issues of Spider-Man together and we'll call that a graphic novel. But it isn't really. But because there are now more books on the shelves, it's become a little bit more normalised. Things like the superhero movies help to normalise things, so there are a lot more people now coming in and reading the things, even if they then decide, actually no, superhero's not for me, I'll read something else. But it's a big mix really, so I guess we're heading towards the European model. In France and Germany and Japan. Comics are just ordinary. You read them the same way you read a book, and nobody thinks any worse of anybody for reading them. They don't think they're subnormal or or odd. And we are very much moving that way now. We've done workshops in the past where we've worked with teenagers, and we expected, based on years of history, that it would be mostly young boys, and it's actually now more than 50% girls. And some of them are into superheroes just the same way that you'd expect the boys to be, and some of them aren't. It's a really nice mix of everything. So I'm very hopeful for the way comics are going. Also in the small presses you can do web comics for no money at all. You can do things very, very cheaply, so it's a very good way of getting your things written, done and out there, and you don't have to be a great artist. Social media has really helped with contacting writers and artists on the internet and saying, well, I've got this great idea but I can't draw to save my life, does anybody want to do this? And then if you hit the right person, they go, that sounds great. We have a friend who works on a children's comic, The Phoenix, and we were at a comic convention and we were sitting in the audience of a talk, and they were just quietly talking to themselves, and one of them said, well, I want to do a comic and I want pirates riding around on dinosaurs, and the artist just grabbed him by the lapels and says, I have to draw this, and they did. So Pirates of Pangaea is around because of that meeting. But it's just, if you can get the artist excited about drawing something, even if it's not their idea, then it's a good way of finding connections and getting the things out.